not forget, he was literally fingertips away from saving the second.
Pope's got this. Go on, Pope. Oh! The second penalty.
Yeah. He's such a good goalkeeper. I remember this season's been good to us, man. Even penalties, like ex-players that want to do us in. Like I saw Tony wanted to score in it. So when he got his goal, he's doing his thing. When Isaac put that in, he was thinking, this motherfucker here. That wasn't no penalty, bro.
He was good though. He was.
He's a good player, man. But it's not Isak though. I don't know. Tony's strengths are more Callum Wilson and a bit more. I guess a bit more touch. Like he's very dogged as well. But I would rather stick with. I don't think we need a Tony in the team because that's just like a Callum Wilson. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
But younger and fitter. But guys, let's talk about Europe, man, because it's coming. European football's coming. You know that, right? You
mean European football? Yeah, you ain't specifying which part of Europe. Okay.
Listen, man, any part of Europe, whether it's Europa League, whether it's the champions, that sort of music there, it's coming. Something's coming. So, like, are we prepared? Are we ready? Like, how many sides?
We're definitely not. We're definitely not ready. We ain't taking Sean Longstaff to the whole of next season to Europe. They ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. Although Sean Longstaff's going to be key next season because we have so many games and he knows the system. He won't let us down. He'll do a good job. So that's in the bank. But in terms of like, are we ready? No. But the top 4 race, I feel like it's in our hands. It's really hard for me to believe we can win so many games because, come on, man. I ain't had this feeling since 96.
I'll tell you now, 5 games. What we got? We got 9 games left of the season. With the Brighton game that needs to be rearranged, so we've got 9. Is it 9 games? Yeah, I think we've got 9 games left of the season now. I honestly believe 5 wins takes us to 71 points. I think anything above 70 points gets us Champions League football this season.
Here's the thing. Yeah, here's the beautiful thing about it. Do you know who our biggest threat is? Villa.
And we can end that next Saturday.
Villa's our biggest threat because let me tell you something. Yeah, Spurs are gonna give. Hey, I watched Spurs against Brighton. They were terrible.
They should have won.
They were terrible. And I just said to myself, if we put it on them at St. James's, they won't even fight back.
They'll crumble, man. Come on, they'll apple crumble, man. Listen, it's in our hands, guys.
It's in our hands. And then, you know what?
Right now, is
how you can see with Howe as well. Howe feels it too because we were 2-0 up against West Ham. The ball goes out of play. He said, "Let me holler at you, man, for a second, bruv." He was switching like I've never seen before. So he's not going to let that standard drop, which is what I want. I don't want him to let the standard drop and think we're here now. And those players receive it well because you're getting a bollocking. Shaw was like, "We're 2-0 up though."
But the levels are up here now, bro. The standards are up here. It's not just 2-0. And cruising, let's go for the jugular. Let's finish these guys off because
Were you ever worried in those close games? So, for instance, I'll say like Nottingham Forest and Nottingham Forest and the Brentford game. Were you ever concerned when we're 2-0 up? Are you ever worried about being pegged back?
The Forest one was late because it was the late penalty.
Sure.
So, once we scored, I think. Honestly, I was in the away end. Literally.
Okay, so the Man United team, when we went 1-0 up against Man United, when we went 1-0 up, did you think we could see out that game out of 1-0?
Yeah.
Or were you worried, or do we need 2? Okay.
Never worried. Never worried that we'd lose the game. I knew that if we got the first goal, we'd win.
Right.
That was just my genuine feeling because of the way in which we played. They just couldn't hang with us. Man United could not hang with us on that day. And you speak to any Man United fan, they would agree with you. They would just not. It wasn't that they weren't at the races like the pundits are saying, or they just didn't turn up, or they weren't very good. They just couldn't hang with us on that day. The Brentford game is the one game where I've been nervous. Mm-hmm. Going into the last 15 minutes, I was literally like counting down. I was watching the game, and I was kind of counting down the minutes. So I got 15 minutes left, 10 minutes left, 5 minutes. Come on, we need to hold on. Extra time. Let's go. Kind of like, and I'm worried about it because it was such a massive result. It was the one. For me, that was the one where I'm like, you know what? We're likely to drop points. I'll take it as long as we don't lose. That was the kind of feeling that I had going into that game. So the fact that we were winning, that's exceeded my expectations. Although I want us to win, and I love the fact that we won, it exceeded my expectations. So for me, and I know I'm going to feel the same next Saturday as well.